Hi guys and girls, welcome to Mrs. Soto's class here in room 503. I'm so happy and excited for you to be in my classroom this year. I just want to let you know about 5 minutes ago I finished decorating the classroom and getting everything prepared for this year. And while I know there will be changes at times, and I know sometimes we gotta just kind of go with the flow and make adjustments here and there and be flexible, for the most part, what we're going to be doing this year is traveling around in station rotations in small groups. Usually you'll be in groups with students, maybe 4 students at a time. I don't want to really have more than 4 students because I think it's just too many. And what I'll be doing is I'm going to be recording my lessons ahead of time, and so that I'm able to walk the classroom during our station rotations and work with you and observe your learning. Not only do I want to observe your learning, I want to make sure that I do what I can to help you meet the success criteria. My goal is that everybody in this classroom gets an A or a B plus in this class, whether you're in math class, whether you're in science class, or read 180. So anytime that I have to stop and talk with you and encourage you to maybe refocus or try again, or even sometimes have to point out some of your errors and mistakes that you make, just know that there are always 3 things that I'm always thinking about every time I have to approach you and talk to you and maybe correct you. And so I want you to know right now what my intentions are. I always have 3 intentions, no matter if I'm in a 6th grade class, 7th grade class, 8th grade class, no matter if it's math, no matter if it's English, science, history, doesn't matter. And these 3 things are this. And so I hope that you will believe me and you will hear me say them often. The first thing is, my intention is for you to grow up to make more money than me. Yes, more money. That's my goal. So not only that, my second intention is that you grow up to be smarter than me. And my third intention, and this is a hard one because I am a pretty happy person, my goal is for you, my intention, being your teacher, is for you to grow up to be happier than me. So those are my 3 things. So sometimes we'll do this and I'll ask you, so what's my first thing? I want you to grow up to make more money than me. I want you to grow up to be more smarter than me. And I want you to grow up to be happier than me. So, or happy. You can talk about it being in your heart. And we'll cover that as we go on. And no matter what, too, I have 3. So those are my intentions as a teacher. And the things that I have, all of my lessons, everything that I do is wrapped up in those 3 things. But I do have 3 rules for my classroom. The first one is be safe, because if everybody's safe, then everybody will be cool and everything will get done. The second thing is be nice. And if everybody's being nice, then pretty much everybody's going to be safe. And the very third thing is, and I know this is hard for some people, just follow my directions. And when you think that you can't follow my directions, then you are more than free to ask me, to raise your hand appropriately and ask me why we're doing certain things. But before you ask, I want you to remember that no matter what, anything I ask you to do and the directions I give you is because I want you to grow up to make more money than me, I want you to grow up to be smarter than me, and I want you to grow up to be happier than me. That is always what's behind the scenes. That's always what Mrs. Soto is up to. That's always what I'm thinking about, and that's what I care deeply about and what I'm committed to being your teacher this year. So after I watched that last part of the video, I was like, gee whiz, I didn't even smile when I'm talking about those 3 intentions. So I just want to let you know again, even though I get serious at times and sometimes I make this face, I think it just happens as you get older. I used to smile a lot more and I used to be happy, and now when I think I'm being happy, I still look kind of grumpy. So sometimes you're going to see that grumpy face, and just know, kind of like your parents, even though I know I'm not your parents, I know I'm not your nana, your auntie, or your tia, sometimes we just make a grumpy face when we're serious, and I'm going to try my best to not make grumpy faces when I'm not grumpy. So anyway, and I know sometimes I'll get grumpy faces from you too, and I'll just have to be patient with you as well. So anyway, I just wanted to end the video that way, letting you know that sometimes you're going to see that face that's like this, and that's just a serious face, but always know 3 things again. I want you to be smarter than me, I want you to make more money than me, and I want you to be happier than me. Talk to you later.